Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon, everyone, and our continued coverage of Near and Far. We are continuing our character campaign with Eysim here, and Eysim's about halfway through his journey. We have unlocked 4 of his 8, essentially, stories or exploration points before we can go on to the last ruins and take on the Red King. So, a few bookkeeping things, some mistakes I made in the previous playthrough. I wanted to point those out. I did kind of cover them in the video as kind of footnotes, but I did just want to talk about them here. And for the most part, they were centered around me traveling around here. So. The first thing is that there were several instances, at least one that I can remember, where I traveled along and I either explored or I made camp, and then I continued traveling along. This is allowed as long as you have the hearts to spend, but you need to make those multiple turns, and you actually get your movement back when you start a new turn. All that really needed to happen over here is that I failed to move up the Red King's point marker here on him. I believe he ended at like 64, so he easily would have been at like 70, 72. My final score was 73, so as long as he didn't make it all the way up to here, which I don't think he would have, I still would have been victorious. The other thing that I mistakenly did was there were a couple times where I passed over spots like this with the red gem, and I treated them like these spots that are in between 2 points of interest. When you pass over these points of interest, you claim, the treasure or the threat. You take on the threat. You actually have to make camp at these locations in order to claim those gems there. I think that's pretty much it that I remember. Let's see what else. Anyways, those are the 2 big ones that I definitely wanted to remember. So what happened in between? I basically picked a new random map and threw it out there. You can see my 4 exploration points, which were just randomly chosen through a D20 die roll, are there. We've got all new characters. I decided to switch up my animal companion, and so now I've got the platypus, which was part of the, I believe the Kickstarter provided the platypus. Anyways, I also gave myself some upgrades. So you can see on the back here, I wrote in animal training and fishing, because I spent 4 XP, so I marked through those 4 circles. Animal training allows me to keep my animal companion with me, even if he's representing a 5th person in my party. So I can actually have 5 people in my party instead of 4 now. Also, fishing gives me the ability to start with 1 food. Here are my starting artifact cards. So I've got cooking spices. It allows you to skip over a blank space on the board. Tomb of Tales. Anytime I build on a campsite with a gem space, I gain 1 reputation, gain 1 food when you visit a saloon. The Iron Hound, which is kind of like a companion. I'll gain these to a heart and a skill icon, but I have to build them first. And the Jade Flute, so I gain 2 food when I visit the stables. So both these last 2 here will need reputation increases, or a pretty decent reputation, level 4. And so what I'll probably do here is try and get the Tomb of Tales up and out as quickly as possible, and then build some camps, as many camps as possible on the gem sites. Get my gems up and going. I'm going to need 4 for this one. And that's pretty much it. But anyways, that's just kind of my plan at the moment here. Again, in this solo mode, essentially all of my rules are the same. I'm basically racing this track. The sooner I essentially have acquired my 4 experience points and unloaded all of my campsites, then I can stop the game and call it here for the Red King. So, and I guess technically, I don't know if you have to get rid of all of the campsites in general, but say you only get out 13, you're losing out on 3 experience points at the end of the game. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. As always, you have to visit the town as your first action. So I think there are a few things I want to do here. And the first is probably to go ahead and get me a friend. So yeah, I don't have any of that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go to the saloon, and I will pay 3 coins to hire myself this individual right here. So he is a miner, which means I'm going to get a coin on top of whatever else I mine. And then he gives me these various icons, lots of hearts, which is good, an extra sword, a skill icon. And he also, like the animal companions, does not have a faction to him, so he can kind of be moved around the board, which is a nice touch. And he's definitely part of the Amber Mines expansion. All right. So next, I think I will go ahead and just move on over here, push up, and spend my 1 food to claim my pack bird. All right. And then I will continue on here, mainly just to claim this die. I'll also get a coin back. And let's see, what did I need in order to get out the Tale of Tombs? I need a gem and 2 coins. So I think what we're going to do at this point is, I need to push this again, is go ahead and jump into the mines. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 points of movement based on my pack bird and my starting movement. So let's go ahead and start here. And I'm looking for a gem. All right, right off the bat, that's actually exactly what I need. So I can push right here. I will go ahead and spend 1 more just to see what might be here, but I can always backtrack for my 3rd point of movement. So, all right, so this is a gem and a coin. I feel like I'd actually rather have the magic. So I technically moved into here for 2 and then moved back here for 3, and I will put down my first camp, which is going to gain me a coin. And that one was free because it's food per campsite you already have in the mines, which I have none. So, and I get a magic, which I'm going to advance off screen, and a red gem. Okay. So I will go ahead as a free action, go ahead and claim my Tomb of Tales. So I'll put this down over here. I'll spend my 2 coins and my 1 red gem. And you know what? I forgot to claim my coin from my miner here. All right, so that was my turn. That pushes up there. This is probably the hardest part of playing solo and cooperative, is to remember to push this up at the end of every round. So, all right. So I feel like I'm in a decent amount of shape to go exploring here. So let's go ahead and do some exploring. All right. So we're gonna head out of town. I now get 5 hearts. I have 3 points of movement. I have 2 swords to start off with. It would be lovely if I could find myself an artifact card that had a weapon on it. Maybe we'll go back up. Maybe I should have drawn from the general store, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so I did decide that I should have prudently just taken a shot at some of the artifact cards. So I drew 4 basics in hope of finding a weapon. I actually found 3, so I'm going to keep these 3. I can always go to the town hall and get rid of any that I'm not able to obtain, but this will kind of give me an idea of where, give me a wide range of what faction flags am I gaining, things like that. So, all right, let us continue. So I think right off the bat, with only 3 points of movement, we're going to head up to this one here. So I will go 1, 2. I have now passed through a blank one, and then I'll stop here. So now at this point, I am going to explore based on my character storyline, but I can't move past this point, but I can encamp here, make a camp here, which is also a crystal area. So let's take care of the exploration first. So we're now on E10 for Eysim. Maya calls you to her wagon. Normally we're just smugglers, she tells you, but there's a lizard folk in the inn who has a book we need, and she refuses to sell. Steal it for us. You're good at that. Not knowing what else to do, you go into the inn and spot the lizard folk sitting at a table by herself. The book by her side, you sit next to her, striking up a conversation, and learn that her name is Rin. You ask her about the book. It's going to lead me to the last ruin, she tells you, her voice hushed. My husband, Jen, was a prison guard back west. He died when a prisoner escaped. I'm going to use the power of the rune to bring him back. Your heart drops as you recognize her husband's name and realize with horror that he's the guard you killed when you escaped. So, I have to either steal the book for a skill level of 4 or tell Rin the truth. So, I have just one skill icon, unfortunately, on this guy right here. So, I have a very good feeling that I'm going to lose some reputation for stealing the book, but I really don't want to go away empty-handed here. I definitely need to come away with something. So we're going to go for an attempted skill check 4. So I need a 3 or better on this die, which is not a guarantee. I also don't have any food to roll, so who knows how this is going to turn out. So 3 or better. All right, 3 exactly. So I got my 4. I do steal the book. You grab the book and run before Rin can stop you. Good work, says Maya. You've earned an extra reward. Okay, -2 reputation, green faction, coin, and E12. All right, so E12 has been marked. I get green faction token, which is neither of which I need, and a coin. But the biggest loss here is boom, boom. -2, and I'm trying to get to 4. I was trying to go positive. All right, but either way, I can spend 1, 2, 3 hearts to build camp here. This is going to allow me to go back up 1 reputation. It's going to give me just 1 gem, unfortunately. And a coin for revealing that 1 camp. All right. So yeah, I don't need any green faction tokens for any of my current artifacts. All right. Either way, this pushes up. Now at this point, I could continue on, but I don't have any way to recover my hearts until I return to town. So simply to pass to here, I could take on a bandit, but I wouldn't have any hearts to spend to mitigate his roll of 4, but then I'm just kind of stuck. But maybe that wouldn't be so bad to start getting my campsites out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to return to town. So, all right. Let's see what we want to do here. I definitely need to do some more recruiting. So, this is going to allow me. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and purchase this, which is just 2 coins. So I'm going to go boom, boom, purchase that. And then I will go to the saloon where I get a food for visiting the saloon. All right. But I didn't think about that. I don't have any way to purchase that now. So let us go somewhere else. I think we have to go back into the mines, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's come up here and go back into the mines, although I don't have a food to go there, so I guess we're going here first. All right, we're going to the farm to get my 1 food to spend in the mines. This is going to give him a push. I think I actually forgot to push him up at the end of my exploration. So, all right, now we can go into the mines. All right, I still have 3 movement. So let's just go ahead and start here in the middle. And here's 1. Oh no, I can't, because there's no down shaft here. So I guess let's start here and go down. All right. So here, 3 coins is actually what I need, because that's going to give me 4 coins total. So again, let's just see what else is here. This is a skill check 6. So I've got 1 now. I need a 5 or better, and I only rolled a 2. So I'm just going to be here and be done. So I will spend my 1 food to camp here. Gain 3 plus my extra bonus coin from my miner to claim 4 coins. Okay. All right. And that's it. Let's also, before we forget about it, let's move here. So this has to go up, and now now I'm going to be gaining 1 treasure. So I get to draw 1 treasure token, plus 2 points if you have the most unspent coins at the end of the game. It's not really that helpful right now. And I will go ahead and spend a gem to push up 3 spots on the magic track. 1, 2, 3. That means I get to choose a magic spell. So we have haste again. Whoops, I actually drew 1 extra card here. Stick you on the bottom. All right, so we have haste again, wind storm, or when you build a camp, gain or lose 2. Okay, so I'm thinking we have to go with alter the weather, because I am looking for that positive reputation. So, all right. Okay, so at this point now, I think this pushes up again. I can go to the saloon. I will gain a food for visiting the saloon, and I will look to hire now. Ooh. I mean, that one guy's just too good to pass up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I needed to add 1 more person in. I always forget to add 1 more person in. Okay, so there's a red faction, but I am going to go ahead and purchase this fella here. He gets slotted in there. Do I really need the magic though? I'm actually already doing pretty good on the magic track. Yeah, we'll keep him. All right, so there's my 4 coins. Let me refill that spot. She's another good one. All right. Okay, so this pushes up, and now I think we are ready to go exploring again. So I can push out here, and I now have 6, 8 hearts. Still just 3 movement though. I need to find me some movement somewhere. All right, so we will head this way. That's going to cost me 1 heart. And then I get here on the cabbage. Where's the other cabbage? Way up here. So that's, I guess, that does give me some nice 9 points at the end of the game. So let's go ahead and read E12 here. In the middle of the night, you take the book and slip out of camp. You try to put as much distance between yourself and the nomads as you can. In the morning, you run into a large group of refugees heading in the opposite direction. You ask an old woman what they're running from, and she says, "The bandit king Eysim. He's conquered a town and is capturing everyone who can sell us slaves." Every time you hear something new about this bandit king, you feel more confused. According to rumors, this Eysim has not only your name, but your personal history, your comrades, even your appearance. It's enough to make you feel as though this bandit king is the true Eysim and you yourself are merely a shade. You're still processing this, though, when you see a horse spook and throw its rider. Alright, so do we help the rider for a skill 5 or skill 9 catch the horse? Well, I, again, don't think... I added 1 skill, but I'm still only at 2. So we're going to go for the skill 5 because it's the only... even if I roll a 6, I'm not getting there. So, yes, let's... Yeah, going for skill 5. So again, I need a 3 or better. I do have 1 food I could re-roll. All right, so there's the 5 plus 2 is 7. That is going to give me a little bonus. The man is panicking, screaming about how he has to get his horse back. You manage to calm him down and convince him to let you treat the bleeding wound on his head. "Thank you," he says, when all's patched up. "You're a good man, unlike that Eysim. Now I need to find my horse." Seeing how his crimes have affected people, you feel determined to find this false Eysim and put a stop to him. I'm gaining a blue faction token. Story E13. And actually, since I got all the way to 7 on my roll, I get +2 reputation. So boom, boom. There we go. On our way. All right. And I will go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3 to build a campsite right here. All right, so that's the end of my turn. Now, at this point, I could spend 3 more movement. That would get me to 1, 2, 3. This one's way away. So I basically need another pack bird. I could push here. That's going to give me a reputation. Ooh, no, I'm going to use my alter weather spell. I'll gain 2 reputation because I built a camp. So boom, boom. And I am part of the way to my 4 reputation I need. I'm also going to need 4 food, so. Okay. Who can I purchase that's going to get me that? That's who I can purchase right there. And a green. I can still use a green, so I think that's the plan. All right, so we are going to return to, the saloon. And I'm going to spend a coin. I have 1 green faction already token, so I can get her for a single coin. All right. So that was a turn of mine. Let's refill that spot. Ooh, look at that. 2 skill icons. Okay. And then I need to get me another pack bird. So let's go here, purchase a pack bird for the food I just gained. With the food I just gained. So that's going to go back. This advances. And then I will go here. Yeah, that's going to give me 1, 2, 3 food. So I can just gain a fish. And now that I have some food, we can go to the mines, back to the mines. So this pushes again, and I want to start here this time. So I'm going to need some space. Just get this here. All right. So I'm better positioned to pass this now. So I'm going to attempt to pass this as my first point of movement. 3 plus 3 is 6. All right. So I could actually stop right here. But I think we will just press on. So here's movement number 2. Ooh, this is getting me my 4th point of reputation. I'm definitely going to need some gems, but I also need some coins here. Okay. So yeah, let's just park ourselves right here. So I need to spend 2 food. So I put this back and I get 1 in return. I get to put my camp down. I'm going to be getting 2 coins, a gem, and 1 reputation. All right, so I am at 4 now. 4 reputation. Okay. So this advances. I come out of here. Yeah, let's go ahead and push over to here. I can gain a coin for that. And that's it. Did I really want to go all the way here for a coin? Ugh. It seems like such a waste. Yeah, let's wait on that. I don't think I want to do that. Let's go here. So I still only have 1 search icon. So I get just a extra heart. And I get to refresh my spell, which is a big deal. And yeah, I still don't have the faction tokens I need. So let's advance this. I will go ahead, whoops, before I leave, I will spend this to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with him. So I get another spell, crack at another spell. And we've got illusion. I do like that one. Summon imp or windstorm again. So I think we're going to use illusion. That's just too good to pass up. So I haven't been doing a lot of fighting. I've got 4 swords already. So, all right. Let us now leave town. So I've got 3, 6, 10 hearts, 11 with my radish potion. And I need to head somewhere. So let's see here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 points of movement. I can get here to 1, here to 2, here to 3, and here to 4. But if I just go 1, 2, and then I can make it 1, 2, 3, build a second thing, really push up my reputation, get me some gems. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Passing over this one, 1. Passing over this one, 2. Passing over this one, 3. Passing over this one, 1. Getting to here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if I go this way, 1. And I pass over this one, 2, 3, 4. I could park myself here. Yeah, and get a treasure along the way. That seems better. So I go here and I don't have to spend a heart yet. Then I go here and I have to spend a heart for there. All right. Then I have to go here. I don't have to spend a heart for that. Then I move here. So this is 1, 2. I don't think. Do I have to spend a heart for my camp? Maybe that's what I was counting on. Movement. Let's see here. Quests. Building camps. It doesn't say, so I think I do still have to pay for movement. So let's backtrack here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, but I'm passing 2 threat along the way. So here's 1, 2. I have to take on a threat. I've got 4 swords, so I don't even need to roll. This guy, I can take this guy out. All right. Then I'm passing here again. That's another movement, another threat. I literally don't think I can fail. There we go. So I get this guy. I get to add him. I get +1 reputation, so we're just flying up the track now. Yes, and last but not least, my 4th point of movement will push me here. That's 1 more heart, and I will make camp. So 1, 2, 3. I will gain 1 gem for that. Right? Yeah, and 1 reputation. Okay. So that was a turn. So now I need to push that down, and so now I will stay out here and go 1, taking on the squid eye. So again, I really can't fail. So I'm just flying with my, oh, I receive another red gem from covering it with my camp. I receive another reputation, and that was 1 heart. And then I can push here and complete this quest that is belonging up there. All right. So let's see here. What am I reading now? E13. Following directions from the refugees, you find the stronghold of the bandit king Eysim and walk straight to the center of town. There in front of you stands a series of metal... Wait. Is this his last 2? Yes, this is his last 2. So... somehow I skipped something here. Let's see here. What should I have read to myself? E1 gave me E2. E2 gave me E3. E3... Oops, I jumped all the way to E8. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go back here and read E4 just because I jumped ahead a little bit here. Yeah, E4. I should have gotten E6. Yeah. Okay. You travel with the caravan for several days, working and eating with the nomads. Then one night, a group of men surrounds you. One of them holds your wanted poster in hand. I knew I recognized you, he says. All right, combat 6, fight your way out, or a beg for mercy. So I have 3 skill. Yeah, I mean, but I have 4 combat. So I think we're just going to fight our way out here. So I just need 2, which I can't fail. Plus, so 4 plus 3 is 7. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just a little note keeping there. Yes, so I got it. So I'm going to lose 2 reputation, get a green faction token. And 2 coins. I'm going to get E5 now. All right. So this goes boom, boom. But that's fine. So that was E4. Yeah, I don't know how I got off track there so easily. Oh, let's see here. I need to put, where's my thing? I forgot to put that down. Okay. Yeah. So at this point I will spend 3 hearts, 1, 2, 3, to put a camp down here. It's not on a space with a gem, so I don't get any other benefit here. Yeah, and I'm basically done at this point. I really can't afford to go anywhere else. I can't make it up here. I have no way of... Oh, when I build a camp, I will go ahead and spend this to get 2 reputation back. Boom, boom. All right. Okay. I continue to not get the faction colors that I need. So this passes there, and I need to go back to town. So I could buy that one person for super cheap, but I think what I'm going to need to do here is go to the town hall. Just need a refresher on trade. The player may discard 1 unpurchased artifact card from their hand, so only 1 at a time. All right. So which one do I want to give up? Probably this one. I feel like I'm not going to get to. So I've given up that, and then I want to trade in one of these for something. What do I need? I need lots of gems and coins. So yeah, I think I will trade it in for 2 gems. Okay. Oops. All right, so that was a turn. Then I'm going to go up here and get 1, 2, 3 food. All right, so that was a turn. And then at this point I can claim this one. So 4 gems, 4 food, and 4 reputation, which I have. I don't have to spend the reputation, I just have to have it. So now when I gain 2 food when I visit the stables, I can also go ahead and just get this one. So this one's going to give me... I should have done this one beforehand because that would have gotten me an extra food. So, because I had the 3 coins. Give me 1 more food back. All right. Should have done him before I went to the farm. Okay. So now let's go to the stables. Let's see here. I gain 2 more food for going to the stables. All right, so I could mine now, but actually I want to spend one of those food to get another pack bird. All right, so now I have 5 points of movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I should be able to make it to the cops taking this high road here. All right. So I think that's what we'll do. Do I want to purchase anybody or hire anybody before we go out the door? See, I wish there was somebody up there who gave me some movement. I only have 1 coin though, so I could bring in a red or a blue. There are no blue faction people up there, so I can't really afford anybody. All right. So let's, I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a gem and I don't have enough food. So yeah, let's go exploring. So I took a turn. Let's go out here. I've got 6, 10, plus that one is 11, plus my Iron Hound gives me 12. Yes. All right. So I've got 5 points of movement, which means I should be able to make it to the cops. So 1, 2, 3. It's not until I pass this one that I spend 1. Then I've spent 2. I spent 3, 4, 5. Yes. All right. So I come here. I do the treasure. +1 reputation when you visit the general store. Sure. Just to fill that in. And then I go here and here. I will take on this threat. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 threat. So I just need to roll a 3. Yeah. And there's a 6. So I definitely crushed that guy. I realized I forgot to refresh my magic last time, but I haven't used the illusion. Okay, and then here I can get 1 more of these. Gain 1 food when you recruit an adventurer. So sure, we'll replace the +1 reputation when you visit the general store because I'm pretty good on reputation. All right, so here we go. We went from E4 to E5. So this is what we should be reading now, E5. All right, along the road you come across a lizard folk traveler being harassed by a couple of brigands trying to steal her bag. Looking closer, you realize that you know these people. A big hog folk named Cliff, a middle-aged human named Belle, a fish folk wearing gold jewelry named Arnold, and a cat. They're petty thieves who once worked for you. You remember how much they used to fear you. So, skill 6, which I could do 1, 2, 3, or a combat 6. So cover your face and fight them off. So let's cover my face and fight them off. There's no point in not using the illusion spell here. So I get to roll both of these and take the higher one. So 5 it is, plus 4 is 9. That is going to easily, get me. So I have +1 reputation. It says, the thieves don't recognize you, but you soon send them running away. The lizard folk traveler thanks you when you return her bag, and she insists on giving you a reward. So a green faction token again. God, all these green faction tokens that I don't need. A coin. And another coin for the bonus. Okay. So the question is, can I trade in faction tokens for a different faction token? If I pay, for example, a green and a food, can I get a red? That is the question of the hour. So, but before we go anywhere else, let's see. I passed over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not keeping track of my hearts here, and I'm going to come here, so I'll camp 1, 2, 3. Pay this, so I will gain a gem, I will gain another gem, and I will gain a reputation for that being on a gem space. All right. What I really need is to be able to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm never going to get there because I'd have to go, that'd be 1 heart, 2 hearts, 3 hearts to get there. 1, 2, 3, and then I would have none to spend on my camp. So, yeah, I think we are going to lose out on that trade route. Okay, so that was a turn. There we go. I've got 3 more camps I need to get out. Let me double check on whether I can exchange a faction token for a faction token. Okay, so it does not say specifically that I can't trade that. So let's go up here. All right, I don't get anything for visiting the town hall, but that's fine. Now I could either use a red or a yellow. The red I could then just purchase right now. So let's go ahead and discard this as part of my town hall action because I'm not going to be able to get that one. And then I will trade in my green, which is worth 4 and 1 food, for a total of 5 for a red faction token. All right. Yes. Yes, I like this. Okay. Then, yeah, I don't really need to recruit anybody. That would give me food. All right, so I'm done here. I will go ahead before I do anything else and claim this. So I have to spend my red faction token and 2 coins. And I now finally have that weapon. All right. That was a turn. All right, then let's go here because I need some food to go mining. So I can gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food now. So plenty of food. Visit the saloon, visit the stables, gain 1 reputation when you build a camp on a gem space. Okay, so that was a turn. I need to end this as quickly as possible here, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. So, all right, we're going to go to the mines. And then what do I need out of the mines? I actually need money. So yeah, let's start here. We'll spend our first point of movement to move into here. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't fail. So let's just see, second point of movement, push me down here. And that actually might be very helpful. So yes, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and spend my 1, 2, 3 food to put a camp here. And that's gaining me 3 magic plus my magical teacher. Anytime I gain magic, I gain 1 extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts me at the end of the magic track, which is a place to put a tent. I technically gain a magic spell here. Let's see, altered weather, illusion, or lightning bolt. Yeah, I guess I'll gain that one. Why not? Actually, yeah, they're all worth the same amount of XP at the end. And I gain a coin from my miner, which is all I needed to then claim cooking spices, which is the last artifact card I had in my hand. So I am done here. This pushes up, and now all I need to do is really just park myself somewhere in order to... Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is come back out here and I'm going to adventure. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, could I make it up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3. I would be giving him 2 more turns if I did that. Do I think it's worth 2 points? Actually, it'd be getting me another reputation there. No, but at that point I camp and I'm done. So yeah, let's just not worry about defeating the threat. Oh no, but I wouldn't be able to get there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this'll gain us more points at the end of the day, I think. Or no, this guy will. Because that's only going to net me 1. This'll net me 2. Alright, so yeah, let's just go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then I have to defeat this guy. I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need a 3 or better here. And there's my 3, exactly enough. So I get to claim this guy, I get to put my final camp on him, and I get a food. And I will just stop there. All right, so that was 1 more turn for him. So he is at, I'm pretty sure I got this, he's at 66, maybe 68 if I forgot to push that up somewhere. All right. So let's count up my points here. I have got, did I get at least 5 amber? 1, 2. No, I didn't get even 3. So I'm not going to take any points for my mine. Well, I guess I could take 3. Let's think about that. We're plus or minus 3. I'm taking 4 for my reputation. Let me get out my book here so I can not forget anything. All right, placed camps is 14 plus an additional 2 for putting out the final one, so that's 16. Trade routes, I only have the 1 cabbage, so that's 3, so 19. Artifacts is going to be 21, 23, 30, 33, 35, 36. All right. Threats is 37, 38, 39, 41, 44. All right. Other card bonuses. So just this one plus 2 here. So 46. Let's see here. I get an additional 5 for having full up treasure and pack birds. So that's 51. My reputation is another 4, so that's 55. Player board bonuses, nothing here. 2 points for being at the end of the magic track is 57. Magic cards is 58, 59, 60. And then I have unspent stuff. So I have to figure out how much that is worth because I think that's where it's going to come down to now. Didn't do quite as well. I have that plus or minus 3 sitting at the end. Gain 1 journey point for every 2 coins or gems. Players gain 1 journey point for every unused faction. Oh, I didn't get a chief. Probably could have though if I had saved my green. So let's see. Every 2 coins or 2 gems. So what did I say I got to? Okay, so this will give me 61. I don't think I get anything for food. No, nothing for food. And this is 62, 63. So there you have it. If I Yep, 3 treasure cards, that's everything. If I claim the second place amber bonus, I get to 66 exactly. If I say yes, I have the most, I get to 68. And we said he had around 66 to 68. We're just going to keep him here at 66. So I am going to go ahead and claim this as a tie. Otherwise, very close variant. So this does work. This, playing solo by yourself does work. There's a little bit of sense of urgency to everything, but it all works out in the end. So what we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 experience points to spend. We will be moving on to the last ruin. So in the final video, we will be taking on the Red King, who I think is posing as us. That's the best I can come up with. But there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you would like to be part of the rest of our Near and Far content and other Ryan Lockett Red Raven Games content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.